Give this live stream a like and subscribe. If you know what's good for you, you'll follow us on Rumble.
Okay, good morning. We're good now. KOTOR. Let's do it. Forgot to check something here. All right, here we go. Wait, what's going on with my mouse? Game. Here we go. Where am I going now? Unfortunately, it's being held for another buyer. There's nothing you can do about it for now. Largo owes a large sum of money to Davik Kang. Davik put in illegal. I gotta find that guy, I guess. Your victory over Ice People are beginning to notice your accomplishments in the ring. Yep. Although he's agreed to work with you, you've learned that Karth is suspicious and mistrustful of others. There's plenty of reason behind it. Yeah. Backstory stuff. Davik Kang has put an illegal bounty on former associate. Oh, these are the bounties. Okay. Largo's bounty, Matrick Bendak. Taurus, planetary information. Sharply divided world, right? The rich live in the upper city, while the lower city is run by swoop gangs. The lowest levels are overrun by terrible monsters called rat ghouls. The Sith have seized control and imposed planet-wide quarantine, prompting the Wookiee to swear a life debt to you, and his promised mission is agreed to get you into the Vulcar base. Once inside, you can steal the swoop accelerator, Gad and Thek. Oh man, dude, I have it. Did I not already? Oh, shit, dude. Active quests. Oh, these are the active quests. Yeah, I still have to. So then where's Gadden? Because they left, right? I'm not sure where to go now. Sith Party. Upper City South. Droids by Janice. Lower City. Sith Base. So maybe I'll go to the droid shop and... It's just a citizen. What's this guy? Bigot. Wait a minute, we're in the wrong place? Oh, it's backwards. Back this way.
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here.
Javier Rivera, what game is this? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha, Chonasi, Ichua.
Yeah, let's see what you have for sale.
Tangabun shan.
Utility droids. Let me see your droids.
Bona nakat, muchashakapaka.
Not for sale. Custom job.
Tangabun shan nang.
think I've already asked
Run
this
the-
chick all these questions, so that's not making any progress. Yeah, it's an old Star Wars RPG.
Plague spreads
Came
through
out
our
on the
streets.
Xbox back
We
in the
cannot
day.
sit idle.
I don't think I need to go there. Maybe. It looks part 2 in 2004. What? Let's go to the military base, I guess. Field cannot be...
No problem. Didn't work.
Get it. Okay. Yeah, this is the first one. I never played either of them, so... Kira! Hi, bro. Hi, Kira. This is my first time playing this, so if you have experience with this game... Here. I'm looking around, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. There's a part 2, look up same title. Yeah, I know. But I gotta... if I'm gonna play part 2, I should play part 1 first, right? What's this? Apartments. Back base. Maybe I should go to the apartments. Maybe I'll just have to go, like, looking around till I find something. It's the first 2 I finished this game. What? That's... Oh. That's not an enemy, is it? Oh, I've never been here. Oh, this is different. Sentry droid. Sentry droid has fallen into disrepair and does not seem to be functioning properly. Well, I'll repair it. How many parts do I have? I have 8. It is then now active. It will attack any enemies that come in range. Optimize the weaponry. Optimize the targeting system. So that's make it do more damage. That's make it hit more often. That's give it a higher defense. Patrol mode makes it move around. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't know if I want to use this. Well, let's do that. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Black Vulture. Don't waste the parts. Okay. Well, that's exactly what I was wondering about. I mean, there's got to be cases where you can or should use the parts, right? They're gonna come out here, right? They gotta come out here. There's a bunch of them in there, but we're okay. For sure, this isn't a place that's worth it, though. Yeah, okay. QSO's X Edit says hi. Yes, it's complicated at first try. I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay. Let's roll. Can I talk to the Wookiee? I haven't spoken to him. Can I? Is there something you want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I wonder... Yeah, let's ask him some questions. I know that it isn't my homeworld. That is all I care about. There is nothing here to interest me. I wonder if you could help me with a problem. Unless you want someone threatened or a door bashed in, you should ask someone else. Aw, don't put yourself in a box, Chewie! Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I know that it isn't my homeworld. That's all I care about. There's nothing here to interest me. Wow, this guy's, I want to know a little bit more about you, Zalbar. I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more. You don't trust me? It's nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. Ha! Wow. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. That's, I like this Wookiee. He's very, I don't know, the way that he compartmentalizes his relationships. I'll just say that. So, you'll have to tell me more eventually. Then I will leave you be. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'll respect your desire to be private. Can I throw a grenade over there? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Doomer Wookiee. Nobody understands him. No one knows what it's like to be a Wookiee. That smells like Dookie. Oh, Volcar gang boss. I'm just gonna kill them. Probably. He's got a shield.
You asked for this! How'd you like that?
He's dead. Vulcan shock stick, Volcar shock stick, heavy blaster. Advanced med pack. Footlocker. Give me some new kicks. Buffs. Okay. Anything here? Oh yeah, there's supplies. Okay. Not sure I'm supposed to be doing this, but I don't care. I'm clearing it out. I'm murder hoboing my way through this. Oh, what are these? Upa, Liji, Uji, Uja, Endla. What? Let's see what that is. Oh. Please activate the holograms in the proper order to confirm authorization. Further attempts at unauthorized entry will result in the detonation of the patented HoloSec Corp anti-theft explosive. Well, can I get a clue? Maybe this thing. Desk. The Twisted Rancor Trio. That's gotta be a clue. So let's take a look at that. It's my inventory, I guess. Guts and Glory, a chronicle of the amazing story of the Twisted Rancor Trio by Gilthos Uskaris, a work in progress. The origins of what would eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy are surprisingly humble. The brains behind the group, manager Githos Uskaris, founded the trio to earn a date with the young singer named Elinda. The ploy worked, and Elinda became the first member of the band. Okay, the brains... Okay. Gilthos scrambled to find musicians to back her, and signed a Bith named Uja to be the lead musician. Soon after that, he signed Uja's brother Uji to complete the trio. The band struggled at first. Elinda was a fantastic singer, but Uja wasn't much of a musician. When Elinda threatened to quit, Githos fired Uja and signed another Bith named Lupa. Of course, this didn't go over well with Uja's brother, and Uji quit. Unfortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Fodo who joined to replace Uji. Led by Alinda singing, the second incarnation of the Twisted Rancor trio became quite popular on their homeworld of Taurus, eventually attracting the attention of local legitimate businessman Davik Kang. Davik asked Githos to bring his group in for a command performance. Githos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Unfortunately, Alinda had heard certain unsubstantiated rumors about Davik Kang and his connections to the exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to the estate to perform. Many felt that without Alinda singing, the band would crumble. But Githos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Alinda's sister, Ashana, as the new lead singer on the eve of their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Githos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Alinda's level, Davik's infamous temper could have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. It was a risk, but the Twisted Rancor trio was founded on guts and glory. There are no further entries. So this is the clue. All right. So this is a clue. Amazing. Jeez. Okay. So I gotta write some things down here. That's what it's gonna take. Okay. Githos is the founder, right? So Githos is the founder, it looks like. And then he's Alinda becomes the first member. And then Uja was a lead musician. And then Uji. But then there people got fired. Lupa. Githos. Ashana. Wasn't there like another guy named... Oh yeah, Fodo. Okay, so it's Alinda, Uja, Uji, Lupa, Fodo, Ashana. And there are 5. So I'm just... Okay, Uja, Alinda, Ashana, Fodo, Uji. So first... So the guy who founded it's not on here. It's not him. So we're gonna go Alinda first. Okay. So that didn't make things too bad. Not Ashana. No, it's one of the people. Uja. Yeah, that's it. Jojo, get out. Come on, buddy. Relax. I don't remember this puzzle at all. How are you doing? Do you read my chat? Yes, Avery Lane, I did. Just now. Okay. Jojo, be careful. Go. Get out. Get out. My dog is having another panic attack. Get out of here, Jojo, please. Oh my gosh. He just wants me to pet him. To comfort him. He's such a head case. So that's Uja, Alinda. No. Is this one? No. Uji. This is next. Okay. I don't know if they give you a certain number of chances in case I get this wrong. I'm not sure. Lupa. They were all playing the same instrument? Frodo Baggins. And Shauna. That's all that's left. Oh! Did it work? Oh, yes! Sweet. What's in here? That's gotta be freaking valuable. 50 credits and Ichani fiber armor. They got puzzles. The game has puzzles, guys. Alright. So, let me see. Can I wear it? It's light armor. Is it better than what I have already? Defense 5, max dex bonus 5. This is defense 5, max bonus 4. Well, I mean, I don't really need... Oh, you know what? Maybe it looks better. That's what matters. When all else fails, is the drip good? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'll keep this. Oh, I do remember this. I think it explodes if you screw it up. Well, I did not screw it up. Let me check the map. Alright, so that's where I came in. So we're going to keep going this way then. Low security door. Alright, get ready to fucking box.
Got it.
Hey, you can't come in here. This is a private apartment. Oh, this guy's got a bounty on his head. What are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. I'm here to rob the place. Sit down and shut up and you won't get hurt. Don't get upset. This place looks abandoned. None of your business. Just turn around and go back the way you came if you know what's good for you. Are you in some sort of trouble? Do you want to talk about it? I guess I could tell you. Barely know him. I rizzed the shit out of this guy. Anyway, Zax is giving his bounties away like candy, or so I hear. My name's Matrick. I used to work for the exchange, but all the violence and killing started to get to me. I knew what I was doing was wrong, so I turned state's evidence. My testimony helped me put some of the biggest criminals on Taurus away for life, but Davik didn't like seeing his friends go down, so now he's got a bounty on my head. Avery Lane said... Do you play Rocket League or any other games besides this? No, I don't play Rocket League. Yes, I do play other games. But I'm streaming certain games right now because I want to look at how games were made before in terms of, like, you know, story-wise and ideas like that. And, like, basically give, like, a fresh reaction. I'm specifically going through games that people have highly recommended, like that are considered like the greats, and this is one of them. So I streamed Half-Life, all the games I own. I streamed Halo, basically up to Halo 4 and ODST and Reach, and I streamed. What was the other one I streamed? That was like a big deal. But yeah, I've streamed a few. Halo, Half-Life, and now KOTOR. There was something else. Oh, Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, now I'm doing this one, so... by the way, why don't you have any cool PFP which attract viewers? What's PFP? I don't know what that is. Kill me, please? No. Zerang says, the unsubstantiated rumors involved fraternization with Solastans. Haram. In hoodies. Profile? Oh, I don't know. Kick doesn't seem to be very friendly. Like, I stream to Kick all the time, but mostly I just get bots. I think you're the first human being I've ever seen on Kick, so I just wasn't sure that Kick was worth it. Linguini Deluxe say, this nigga a gay furry. No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about somebody in the game. I don't know what the Wookiees' proclivities are, but if I recall, I think he mentioned a wife and children, so probably not gay. Yeah. So no, I don't play Rocket League and stuff. So maybe there's a way I can get you out of this mess. I don't think there's much anyone could do, and I'm getting sick of running. I've decided to make my stand right here. But you just told me you wanted me to leave. You didn't start fighting. Maybe you can turn the tables, you know, have Davik eliminated. Maybe you could pay Davik off. Maybe you could fake your own death. No, I'm not doing the Discord bot thing. I'm not doing that. Okay. Maybe you could turn the tables. I don't know. Let's see. That sounds a little bit underhanded. Pay him off. Fake your own death. Let's go with fake your own death. I've already thought of that. I even came up with a plan of how to do it, but I can't pull it off while I'm holed up in here. How about tell me your plan, I might help you out. The trick is getting Davik to buy it when there's no body found in the scene. If it looks like I died in a massive explosion, he won't be suspicious when my corpse never turns up. If I had an accomplice go back and tell Davik that they were the one to set off the explosion to eliminate me, I think I'd be home free. I have some demolitions experience from my own days in the exchange, so I could set it all up. But I'd need to get my hands on a permacrete detonator. I could get you a permacrete detonator. They don't usually sell them in stores here in the lower city, but the upper city might carry them. You might want to look there first. Okay, so I can do this. First, do you have anything I can take? Anything in this boot locker? Yeah, I'm gonna take your stuff. Just like, you know, because I need it. Alright, so I can come back here. Let me see. Come back to this guy. I can go to the store, get the stuff, and then come back here. It looks like I cleared it out otherwise, so. Avery Lane, I am in the US, but I'm not interested in joining some Discord server. Sorry. Okay, so the detonator's probably sold at like the equipment shop or something, right? So apartments, Beck Base, Tavar's Cantina, apartments, Upper City, Vulgar Base. So we're gonna go back here and go into Upper City. That's the wrong way. We're gonna go to the supply place, right? Check the map again.
Listen to me.
Quiet. I like how all the buildings are like, I don't know, oval shaped, elliptical. Upper City South is probably where we want to go. You must gather your party before venturing forth. What do you mean? Oh, I gotta wait for... Alright, you ready? Let's go. Wookiees. Always late. He's on Wookiee time. Okay, that's the medicine place. I don't think that's the place. I think it's the weapon shop, probably. So what's this? Apartments. Yeah, Equipment Emporium. There we go. That's what I want.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Because of the Sith.
Alright, so he was looking for a... Permacrete detonator. 50 credits? Sure. Okay. So if I help this guy fake his death, then I can go back and collect the bounty and it'll be more than 50 credits. So it's a win-win for everybody. Oh, the based alien hater preacher guy. Yeah. Okay. Upper City. Clinic. Apartments. Yeah, so I want to go this way. You can just kill the guy and collect the bounty on him too. I know I can, but I'm trying to do like the goody two-shoes thing. Which usually is harder. Obviously. Sure, it's over here on this side. This really just looks like a giant mall that's outside. I think he's over here. I was afraid you wouldn't come back. Did you manage to find a permacrate detonator? I have one here. Go on, take it. It'll cost you. I'll just give it to him. Let me see. Yes, this should do the trick. There won't be anything left of this apartment, but some scorching on the walls after I set this bad boy off. Wait, should we leave the room first? Nice shoes, by the way. Spats? Get out of here. Okay. That was quite the blast. Don't go back in there. The whole roof might cave in. Look, I'm not a man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a dead man, but now I won't have to worry about that anymore. Bounty hunters. I have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. Ooh, that's bad. Any more should have a space in between. It shouldn't be any more. That's not good. Good luck and goodbye. Now that I'm dead, I can't be seen wandering the streets. Hey, got some XP. Got some light side points. Look at that, it's all wrecked. Okay, so now I can turn this in, but let's go back. What's... No, I've already been there. Excuse me. What's over here? So we're here. What's this? Undercity. When they show you like a highlighted thing by default, are they essentially like putting in like a map marker? Like they're saying, okay, here's where you should go now. It's easy to get lost here, man. Everything looks the same. I mean, it's nobody's fault, but... Okay, here's where the bounty is at, right? Hey, can I talk to this guy? Don't cause any trouble in Javar's cantina. You leave your problems and your attitude at the door. Yeah. We know that Rodians are all very, very intimidating. Back again, human? I hope you didn't come just to chat. Davik hired me to do business and make credits, not to make small talk. Got a bounty I want to collect on. Bounty? Well, human, this is what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Tell him Matrick is dead. I believe you, human. I've heard reports of a rather large explosion and some of my people saw you buying the permacrate detonator. It's good Matrick's dead, but maybe you went overboard, human. Next time use a blaster, not a bomb. Bombs are messy, but at least the job is done. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. I want 400 credits for this job. You're brave, human, to bargain with a hut, but I like you. Okay, 400 it is. Yes! You do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters on Taurus, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. That's an incredibly trusting hut. I want more details. Nah, I don't need that. He doesn't offer information either. It's kind of a dick. All right. I'll leave now, I guess. Alright, let me check the map now. I guess I'll just go to the... I don't know. Maybe. I'll just go down here and see. Is this the right way? Yeah, it is. Hidden deck. Lookout.
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just...
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. I gotta turn this in, right? I think this is the guy I turned the quest into. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is where I wanted to go.
You have returned. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
Is that Philimar? I think it's Philimar. All the black guys in video games sound like Philimar to me. Even some of the white guys. I have the accelerator right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
Yeah, that's totally Philimar. Okay, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through. I am altering the deal.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadon, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Don't worry, Gadon, I'll win that race. Why are you doing this, Gadon? Zadra's right, Gadon. One of your own riders should get that swoop bike. I'll say why.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Wow. What? How am I okay with this? Well, you know, I'll tell you what. You're pretty expendable. Let's just like lay it all out there. You're pretty expendable. You know, you might die, and I just don't like you as much as I like my own people. But are you and look, my guy's reactions, like my dialogue options, I know you can't see them because my avatar is covering. He says, number 1, sounds like you've got all your bases covered. 2, okay, I'm ready for the race. 3, suddenly I'm not so sure about this. He's not even upset. At most, he's just kind of like, oh, that's not good. I don't think I like that. I think I'll just go with, God, you know, I really want to be honest. Suddenly, I'm not so sure about this.
Without that prototype, you don't stand a chance of winning. And if you don't win, you can't get Bastila back. None of the other riders will give her up. This is your only chance.
Alright, sounds like you got your bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Okay, I'm ready for the race.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good
Wow, you won't be able to practice either?
Racer about you.
I've never done this before, and it's probably gonna kill you. But, you know, you should just do it. I mean, what do you gotta lose? You spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks take you to swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. So you're the one who's going to ride the swoop bike, eh? Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerator and stability won't be a problem, I hope. Gadon mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run over the basics of handling a swoop bike for you? Sure, tell me how it's done. It's pretty simple, really. First, try not to crash into anything. There's debris and obstacles scattered all over the course, so watch out. All swoops are equipped with dynamic deflector systems, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has accelerator panels built into the surface. If you fly over one, it'll give you a swoop boost of speed, so try to hit them when you see them. When the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning and you'll have to switch gears. Other than that, try to hang on. You'll be fine. Okay. Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes out on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is the winner. Normally, a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I'd guess. So make your runs count. Gadden's put his trust in you. We need to win this race, or Brejik's Vulkars will get a whole bunch of new recruits. If that happens, we're finished. I won't let you down. Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat and get you out on the course. I'll be waiting for you here after the run so I can make any tweaks or repairs to your swoop in case you want to go out for another heat. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're out on the track. That probably won't happen. Okay. If I die, I'm gonna be like, I understand why there's so much bigotry against these aliens. They're not trustworthy. It's a walrus, man. Watch yourself on the track, rookie. Every year we lose a couple of first-timers. We Becks are losing enough members as it is without having them die on the track. Just be careful and good luck. Anybody know what these guys are called, like, in canonically? Because the action figure for this guy, for a guy who looked like this from the first movie, from A New Hope, it just said Walrus Man on the packaging. But I think they gave them names at this point. So, Englue. I've never understood why so many of your new riders make your first competitive start in the biggest race of the year. That accelerator Gadden slapped on your swoop will help, but I just don't think it will be enough. Plus, there's always a chance it'll explode during your run. Yeah, I know, that's kind of a problem. It's a Rhodian. Hey, look at this, fresh meat on the track. Well, don't get your hopes up, rookie. No first-year rider has ever won the swoop racing season opener. Gadden must be getting desperate if he's grabbing first-timers off the street. When we Vulkars win this year, it'll be over for you hidden Becks. Another rookie on the track, eh? Give you punks a helmet and swoop bike and suddenly you all figure you're racers. But judging by the look of you, I'd say I don't have much to worry about. The Becks are really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Those guys, okay. So I am using keyboard and mouse to play this, and I'm not sure what the controls are going to be. So I might not do. I'm going to save. Let me do that because I feel like I'm going to die trying to figure out the controls, you know. For when I assume the swoop bike stuff is like a mini game. Vulkar guard. No one's allowed to talk to the prisoner. Brejik's orders. She wouldn't hear you anyway. She's got a neural disruptor collar on her to keep her under control. Oh, it's Bastila. Alright, fine. Race announcer. You're here to race, right? Okay, let's see who your sponsor is. Gray alien dude. Ah, you're riding for the hidden Becks, I see. I always like them. I hope they can show these Vulkars a thing or two, but I digress. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck. Try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost one rider today, and we want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. It's early, isn't it? Okay, what's the time to beat? Well, Redros has the best time so far, 38:43. Good, but not the best I've ever seen. I don't know if it will stand up. I want to race one of my heats. Okay. Okay, let's get you out on the track. Okay, so I've saved. Left-click the mouse to accelerate and shift gears. Okay. Use the movement keys to avoid obstacles and hit accelerator pads. Seems pretty straightforward. Left click the mouse to accelerate and shift gears. Left click. These pads? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah! You did it! You got the top time! You just beat racers who've been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing! Really? It didn't. Okay. Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes in here and, well, wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. One of the Vulkars just beat your time. Who? Ah, it was Redros. I should have known. That's okay. The day ain't over yet and the accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. Alright. I assume that was fixed. So we'll see. We'll try again, I guess. Oh, let me do something first. I'm gonna save again because I did that first one. So I don't want to have to do these over. Save. Yes. Okay. Now, let's do it. I want to erase one of my heats. What happened to the rider you lost? Let's find out. Same as usual, he was pushing himself beyond his limits and he hit some debris on the track. The deflectors kept him from crashing, but the force of the impact jarred him from his swoop. Don't worry, they scraped what was left of him off the track already. Just remember to hang on and you should be okay. You can hit the track whenever you're ready. Alright. Let's all be very lax about this. It's not a big deal. Oh, come on, the 28, that's, I thought it would be better than that. You did it, 20 years, I've never seen anybody handle a swoop bike like that before. Nobody's gonna beat him that time, nobody! I guess Gadden knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together. Most daring riders the swoop tech has ever seen. Though your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Terrace and brought great glory to the Hidden Beck gang. Now here to present the champion's prize, Brejik, leader of the Black Vulkars.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
Oh! Cheated? You're a damn liar, Brejik. You better not be trying to cheat me, Brejik.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulkar's share of the victory prize.
You can't do this, Brejik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
Fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the way for the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What? Impossible.
Girl boss.
You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Oh, we're about to see her demonstrate her prowess. She's not in my party. Is that an enemy too? Okay, not him. Alright, well, I guess I'll just fight these Velkar guards. I feel like I'm gonna get killed, though. I'm gonna activate my shield. We did it. Let me just rip this guy off real quick.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you think you can collect me as a prize? Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Name's Vance Voss. I'm here to save you. That's like literally a Luke Skywalker line. My name is Luke Skywalker. We're here to save you. It's a long story. Winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you. Never mind that. I won the swoop race and you're my prize. I own you now. No. I'm not going to do that. Let's see. I'll just say winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you.
Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that...
Oh, shut up!
In fact, it's not to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Valkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Oh, shut up, lady. I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along. I didn't need your help with those Vulcars. I can handle myself. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. I think she got it backwards. She was literally, like, a prisoner. Unless that was on purpose, like, you know.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? But I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
Basilisk starts off real stuck up. It doesn't even make sense because if being a Jedi involves things like stoicism and discipline, you wouldn't be arrogant. Like, it would almost be like Buddhist in nature. I know that that doesn't allow for a lot of variety in personality types, but I don't know. Maybe they did this. Maybe she'll change over time. I don't know, but it's kind of annoying. It's a little too close to home for me to see this stuff like in the current year. But okay, Karth and I are already working on a plan to get off Taris. We aren't the only survivors. Karth Onasi is alive as well. Hey, who said you were in charge here? I won't go there.
Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Oh shit, she's got the
You cannot win, Revan.
the Rey Skywalker lightsaber, the yellow one. He's not dead, right?
Bastila, you're alive. Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
I think this is why people want Grey Jedi, because light side is too rigid. There is no such thing as Grey Jedi. I know that people... I think that the game lets you do that, but it really doesn't make sense with the world as it was built by George Lucas. The concept of a Grey Jedi is anathema, because the idea is that supposedly there's a dark side and a light side, and they're both equal parts, like a yin-yang thing. That's not true. That's not the concept. It's less Eastern religion and more Western religion based. So Bastila is also just annoying. Yeah. So like the Rey had the Bastila lightsaber. Yeah, we're not going to have a which came first. Okay. So yeah, they gave what I was gonna say is they gave Rey a yellow lightsaber as a means to call back to this game, because, you know, like before in the old movies the only lightsabers were red, blue, and green. There was red and blue. There was Vader's lightsaber, which was red, and then Anakin's, which was blue, which Luke used for a little while, and then in Return of the Jedi, Luke has the green one, and then in the prequels, they brought in the purple one only because Samuel L. Jackson insisted on having a purple lightsaber. He was like, "Can I have a purple lightsaber?" They're like, "Okay." And they like justified it like after that by giving it a different name. I think they called it an electro saber or something to explain why it was purple. But when you look at the prequel movies, everybody in them either has red, blue, or green lightsabers, with the exception of Mace Windu, who has a purple one. And then these games came out, and probably a lot of other stuff that basically like added some more colors or whatever. But the yellow one is the one they used in the sequel trilogy, and I think they were just calling back to these games. Robert Johnson says the game had to allow for you to choose the light or dark path. Her dialogue had to allow for it as well. Yeah, no, I mean I get it. But like, can you do like a gray path in this game? I don't want to do that. I'm going to go for the light side because I know it's harder, and that's probably why. But can you? Because I've heard this people talking about the Grey Jedi, like it's the best of both worlds. It doesn't work that way. Star Wars lore is cringe, bro. It should just be blue, green, good, red, bad. Well, yeah, nowadays it's cringe for sure. They've added lesbian space witches and like all kinds of garbage. But when it was simple, it was best. Like when there was basically good and evil, right and wrong, and that's it. There was no gray areas. You know, there was none of this postmodern standpoint theory BS. You know, where you have like the actors from the Acolyte show. I think they had one guy, and he was on there saying, "Oh, the beautiful thing about Star Wars is that like, what is it?" He said basically something to the effect of, whether you're right or there's no like good and evil. It's just a matter of where you're standing, like how, like basically your point of view. You know, if I'm not mistaken, blue is Guardian, green is Consular, and yellow is Sentinels. Oh, I didn't know. That's in the game then. That's the game part. Okay. Anyway. You don't have the plan to get off Taurus yet. What have you been doing all this time? We were trying to find you, remember? Getting sick of your attitude, Bastila.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Jedi are just samurai with weird midichlorians. One more fireworks channel says, you realize that a lot of the cringe modern stuff is because it's misappropriated excellent lore from KOTOR 1 and 2. Well, I don't know I'm not familiar with the lore of KOTORs because I never played them. That's why I'm going through this as a blind playthrough. But it doesn't surprise me that that's where they were borrowing from. But I also think they're probably trying to erase the lore created in the original KOTOR games with their whole High Republic thing. You know, their High Republic expansion where they're like trying to essentially get at the root of Star Wars and alter it, you know, from its roots by basically creating prequel content that alters the canon. Darth Ducky says, but you get bonuses to Force costs with the related powers according to your alignment. For example, if you are full dark side, Force lightning is cheaper. Well, I'm going to go full light side if I can. I don't know what it's going to give me, but... Kill Me Please says, this game is basically just hard Sith or hard Jedi. KOTOR 2 flirts with the gray Jedi thing a little bit. Zarang says, yellow crystals are historically connected to Jedi Sentinels who balance combat skills with scholarly pursuits, or specifically to the Jedi Temple Guards who served as protectors of the Jedi Temple. Looking up the crystals, Rey shouldn't be wielding a lightsaber at all. Well, yeah, but they don't care. They just wanted... They had their goal, they had their agenda, and they got there, so... Nobody recognizes the sequel trilogy, though. Like, very few people even acknowledge that it exists, or anything that Disney has done. Now, I don't hear anyone talking about, like, how the Star Wars lore has been expanded on by things like Andor, or The Mandalorian, or the Kenobi show, or whatever it was called, the fucking... how many of these did they make? Even, like, what's the one that everybody copes around that was made by Disney? Rogue One? Even that one, you know, nobody talks about it because it didn't enrich anything. It was just content, and most of it was damaging. I mean, personally, I like the prequels. I think the prequels are like, they're basically The Godfather compared to the fucking shit that Disney put out. But anyway, midichlorians are a stupid element that makes personal development irrelevant because everything is about your midichlorians. Well, I heard that the midichlorians are not the thing that gives you the Force. They are organisms that resonate with the Force. So they're not like the Force itself. And if you have a high midichlorian count, whatever that means, it means that you're more in tune because these organisms are more like, you know, they're like harmonizing with your vibe. So it's still mystical, but like a little bit less enchanting. One More Fireworks says, you'll see what I mean eventually then, and they've been altering canon for ages. Yeah, anything Filoni or Disney is essentially written off by people who care about the expanded universe lore. Yes, the expanded universe is like, it was a layup. All they had to do was adapt that, and I think people would have been pretty happy with it. Because, I mean, like, look, the lore was never rock solid. Like, George Lucas was obviously, like, doing a lot of, you know, flying by the seat of his pants. Like, I saw a thing all about Empire Strikes Back and how different it was supposed to be. Like, there were so many different ideas going on with Star Wars that it would have been a completely different story. But Empire turned out the way it did out of necessity because of budget problems, because of casting problems, and so they adapted to it, and then the whole thing just fell into place based on the necessity, right? So, like, you know, they say that necessity is the mother of invention. I think that that's the reason why Jedi worked, was because basically people had to make compromises on all these different things and still put out a decent product, and nobody knew if it was going to work, and it not only did work, but Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie of all of them. And a lot of it, I think, had to do with the fact that they were in this sticky situation, that they couldn't accomplish everything they wanted to because they were spending so much money, and there were so many other issues. And so they had to be really, like, creative, and that's how they got through it. But I think that they should have went with the expanded universe stuff, obviously. Even though I never read those books, but, you know, I heard people who swear by them. And what we got is not good. Like, it's not good. And I agree. Like, even, you know, the Clone Wars show, the one that was like an animated show, I did enjoy it as something that when it wasn't messing with the lore, but I could also have not, if it never existed, it wouldn't have bothered me at all. The lore is whatever, honestly. It's just some cool movies from the 70s and 80s that got dragged out for money. midichlorians are a symptom of the Force. It doesn't mean they are the things that give you power. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. That's a good way to put it. Expanding Universe introduced a weakness for lightsabers in cortosis rock. Causes lightsabers to deactivate on contact. I walked out of 8 in the theater. You didn't even watch, and didn't even watch 9. I didn't want to watch Force Awakens. I didn't even want to watch 7 because I knew it wasn't going to be good. And I stand by that. I thought Force Awakens was trash. I thought it was absolute garbage. Like, no. What you know how you know something is garbage? The Clone Wars 3D show is good as a show. It just isn't respectful of the setting and the many authors who contributed. Yeah. Want to use the saber to get through a door? It'll take forever if it's laced with cortosis. Cortorsis. Good to know. Let me click through some more dialogue here. Both of you settle down. This isn't helping. He's right. You're not showing much leadership ability right now, Bastila. Throw her in. Oh, I gotta side with one of them. Karth, you can't talk to your commanding officer like that. I'm just gonna tell everybody to shut up.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there. We just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Dab on the woman. Don't worry, I won't let that happen. Okay, so what now? Let's go find a way off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Cortosis. Okay, it's cortosis. Something weird happened to me when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
That's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
So does this mean I could be a Jedi? This isn't the first time I had a vision. It sounds like you don't really know what you're talking about.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Alright, so now I have Bastila in my party. Okay. Can I modify some... What's in here? Okay. So now I can modify a lightsaber. Double-bladed lightsaber. That's hers, right? Okay. Well, I don't have any way of modifying that. Karth's blaster. So I have stuff for this. I guess oh, it has to be his stuff, right? Scope, attack bonus +1, damage bonus +1, damage bonus +1, so I'll make it a +2 bonus. This is a +2 to hit. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this all the way. Okay. I don't have the Wookiee use. Oh, I can upgrade armor too. Ichani fiber armor. Oh, that's the one I'm wearing. What did this do? +2, so it'll make it +7. Wow, that's dope. I don't have anything for that. Okay. Melee weapons. Prototype vibroblade. I think this is what Missions viral blade. I already have upgrades on this. Energy projector. Okay. You can't disassemble these things, can you? Hopefully I didn't just... Oh, or can you? Let me see. Oh yeah, I can. I can just take it off. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. So... guess we'll leave. Where are we going now? Alright, purchasing a droid. Bastila. You experience a powerful vision. This vision could be an indication that you have a strong connection with the Force, but Bastila is reluctant to speculate on such matters. Not in this game? Well, you can remove the upgrade items, yes. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, like... You can in KOTOR 2, I don't think so in the first one. Escaping Taurus. Isn't Davik dead? Did I not kill him? Bastila has been found, but you have no way to escape Taurus. Not only do you need the departure codes to get past the Sith blockade, you also need to find a ship. They're probably going to need help from one of the locals to get off the planet. The duel ring, I could try dueling some more, maybe. Karth, yeah. Bendak's bounty. Bendak Starkiller, famous duelist. I may have to, like, do more of the dueling to do that, huh? Taurus, planetary information. It's a sharply divided world, yeah. Infected outcasts. They have been placed in quarantine away from the others so they won't transform the rat ghoul. I can't really do anything with that. Okay. So then... I don't know. You might be thinking of Brejik. Oh, yeah, the Black Volkar leader. I'm getting them all mixed up. I'm getting them all mixed up. You haven't met Davik. Okay. Alright, let's go out. So, I can bring Bastila now. So, here's who's coming with me. I'm bringing Bastila and Zalbar. Yes. Uh-oh. You there, human. You are the rider who won the Great Swoop race in the lower city, yes? That's right. I have a message from Canderous Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina. Canderous? Isn't he that Mandalorian that works for Davik? Why does he want to meet me? Thanks for the message. Yes, that's the one. Given his connections, you can see why it would be wise to attend this meeting. Canderous didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only said he'd offer an offer you couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it would be foolish to ignore his request. But dude, you don't have to be an asshole. Just say he wants to meet up for coffee and I'll join you. What? Don't be weird. Okay, I'll go meet him in the cantina. A wise choice, human. I would advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. You guys are not that impressive, bro. Dude, what is she wearing? Actually, you know what? Oh, she has to level up. Let's see. I'm just curious. Our attributes... So what are the primary attributes of a Jedi? Is it like wisdom or does it depend on the class? Her strength is 12, her dex is 18. What does it recommend? Wisdom. Alright. Well then, yeah, we'll go with that. Skills. Just looking. Awareness. Okay. Powers? Using a force power requires force points. Your light dark side rating affects the force point cost of some powers. The further you stray to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become, and the less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. Okay. She's got that Walmart shopper look going on. Depends on the Jedi class. So there's Jedi classes. Okay. What does it recommend? I'm just curious. The following powers have been recommended. Stun droid. I mean, it doesn't sound great, but I guess. What level is she? What's this? Okay, so let me look at these powers. What's this one? Light side power. Cure. So you can heal people. All right. So Jedi healing was set in here. Okay. It reminds me of that meme. Because, like, when the sequel trilogy came out, so, like, before, in the movies, I'm not talking about the video games. In the movies, in the old movies, the original trilogy and the sequel, and the prequel trilogy, rather, the Force didn't heal anything. Like, nobody used it to heal wounds or anything like that. And in the prequel, specifically, Padme was dying at the end of Return of the Sith, or Revenge of the Sith, whatever. And Obi-Wan is, and I think Yoda, and they're just sort of like, oh well, this is bad. Like, they're just watching this unfold. And then in, like, the sequel trilogy, Rey uses Force healing. No one's ever done it before. They probably borrowed it from this game. That's fine. But when she did that, it just like, messed with everything. Because somebody put out a meme, and it was after that happened in the sequel movies. And it showed, I think, Padme dying, and I think it was Padme. I can't remember for sure. And Obi-Wan is like, can you use Force healing? Because, you know, all of a sudden we have this thing. And Yoda was like, no, lol. There's melee, hybrid, and Force class for Jedi. She's hybrid. Jedi Guardian is melee, Sentinel is hybrid, Consular is Force. I'm pretty sure Jedi healing is as old as some of the old West End games source books for the first Star Wars tabletop role-playing game. Yeah, but KOTOR 1 probably popularized it. So many could have been saved with Force healing. Nobody took it as an ability. Not even Bastila is taking it, apparently. Okay, anyway. Force Aura. When this power is activated, the Jedi is temporarily granted +2 bonus to defense and will all saving throws. It lasts for 20 seconds. So it's like mage armor. Burst of speed. So it's like haste. Okay. Speed is doubled. Yeah, that's haste. Force valor. The power increases the physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 2 points. So it's bless. Universal. This is force resistance. Protection from direct force power attacks of Jedi opponents, possibly negating their effects. The attacking Jedi makes an opposed roll against the defense level. If the attacker's result is greater, the attack succeeds. Okay, so I don't know. That's like shield or something. Energy resistance. I think that's obvious. Specific energy types. Affect mind. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations as appropriate. Okay. Only the main character can select this power during level up. Well, she has it. Can I use it with her? She's not the main character. They stuck light, dark side on D&D Magic. Yeah. Dawn Patrol says hello. Hello. Force Aura increases swagger. Force healing is just chi healing. Yeah, it is. Well, I think you can use it on other people, right? Cure heals all party members within a 15-meter radius. So it's actually quite good. Why don't I just take that? I don't know. So this is the stun droid. This is the one that they recommended. This power can surge energy through the processor of a droid, rendering it immobile for 12 seconds. So it's basically like a stun. The droid also takes damage equivalent to the attacking character's level. Okay. Wound. So this is the opposite of heal. Slow. It's the opposite of burst of speed. Fear. Okay. The cower and fear will save a DC 5 plus the attacking character's level. Shock. An energy attack. This is a dark side power. These are dark side powers, so that's why they're unaccessible. Universal force push. Okay, that's good. Drain life is dark side. Force suppression. Cancel first and second tier force powers active on the target. So you can cancel. So it's like dispel. Okay. And throw lightsaber. All right, that's cool. All right. I'm going to undo this stun droid thing. And I'm going to try and pick something different. Let's do heal. Can I pick this one? I can't pick this one? Oh, I'm not high level enough. Burst of speed. Light side. Force valor. Let's do that one. She's going to be my buffing character. Alright. So I did that, so we're going to accept it now. Wait, what? Can she wear armor or anything? Let me see. She can't. So can they... These guys cannot wear any armor, Jedis? I'm guessing? Or maybe they can wear light armor or something. Maybe it depends on the class.
Yes?
Oh, hello again. Oh, you didn't come to make a complaint about the mess in the building. I keep asking for an assistant, but...
Stun droid is huge? Oh, I didn't know that.
Don't know how much I...
Nah. That guy's not have any help. They can, but you have to give them the feat. Alright, let me check the map here. Alright, so we're gonna head out, I guess. Is that my house? Yeah. Upper City. Dia's apartment. Wait. They get robes that give some defense and allow them to cast. Ah. Isn't this guy like a shop guy? Back again. So what can I do for you? Yeah, what do you guys? What do you have? Bachuka. Parts clothing, military suit, heavy combat suit, light battle armor. I guess their inventory doesn't really change. There's mines. I don't know if those are. I mean, that could be useful. They could be useful, the mines, but because I am a rogue, and I don't really use my stealth very much, which is a little disappointing. I mean, it's not. Wait. Warrens, squid guys. Alright, I'm just gonna head out of here. Some powers are restricted by armor and cannot be used, so generally you want them to have robes unless you spec them to use powers unrestricted by armor. If you're looking for the exit, you walk past it. This is my house. What the hell? So like, oh, she's free now, but she wasn't really in danger of the Sith, right? Like the Sith troopers, because there's like Sith troopers walking around, and she's right here. So I guess they don't know who she is. Let's see what's over here. Upper City North. That's the Upper City North. Apartments. I guess we'll go there. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around. At this point, Just gonna walk around until I run into somebody who's got something for me to do. Or these are not the same. These are not the same apartments, right? Sarna's apartment. Sith backpack. Did I already take this stuff? Okay, yeah, I killed her, I think. Alright, there's probably nothing else here. Argo's apartment.
What do you want now?
Maybe I could help you with your problem with Davik. I think I already dealt with this.
I don't think anyone can help me. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with enough.
Maybe I could just kill you. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone you're hiding here. I've got 200 credits you can have. Fuck it, I'll give it to him.
You'd give 200 credits? Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I'd better go give this to Davik right away.
Hey, light side points gained. Cost my money, but whatever. It's done. Alright, now I think I can leave the apartments here, right? Go back to the upper city. Wait, what's wrong? Why am I stuck? That was weird. Okay. Now where do I go? Been there. Guess I gotta go to Droids by Janice. Because the thing is yellow, so maybe that's where I should go. The map looks weird from the mods you got. Yeah, I had a... Uh-oh. Seemed to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Blowing each other, lady. What do you think we were doing? Before we rescued you, you mean? Before we rescued you, you mean? Should I constantly humble her? We were looking for you.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me.
Yeah,
you
we
also avoided
investigated.
detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
And rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that. Should I say that? If void, then humble, yes.
Yes. Well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily.
He doesn't know about bro
Force.
jobs. I don't know what it should look like, kill me please, but I did have to modify it so that it would run on widescreen and at 1080p, and I had to put mods on there so that everything would fit, because otherwise you're just gonna have, it would look really weird. I don't know, some of the expanded lore gets pretty wacky too. Yeah, I don't really know much about it, so I like it more than what we got though. Yeah, I bet. If void, then humble. Are you trying to say I can control the Force? I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
He is too old. Yes, he is too old for the training.
What are you trying to say? Be glad I'm force sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you. I'll go with that.
I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Alright, now, before you interrupted me, where the hell was I going? Also, those books were set when the OG characters were younger, not made for Luke at 60 years old. Yeah. You know who could play him, though? Although he's getting old, too, is Sebastian Stan. The guy who played Winter Soldier in the, Is this the place, right, with the droids? No, it's not. Where's the... It's over on this side. Somebody, like, put his face on Luke's body from the old movies, and it looks just like it. It's pretty good. So...
Hachu apanki. Tangabun. Koi. Bonan mucho. Tangabun.
No, she doesn't have anything. No changes there. You look at the map again. Yeah, I think the map, it should fill the screen, right? It should fill this window. But I don't think that it was, this was changed. So it looks like this tiny thing in the corner. Is that what you mean by it looks weird? It just fills the whole map screen normally, yeah. The map image is keeping the original size, so it's small. Yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? Lower City, Sith Base... Upper City South, apartments. I can't zoom in or anything either. I guess I'll go over here. I'm just gonna walk with her, and I'm sure I'll come across an event of some kind. Does like your party makeup affect the way people treat you? Like, I haven't seen it yet, but like, for example, you know, I have the Wookiee with me right now, and you know, they don't like the aliens up here, even though I guess there are some. So will like they give me shit for this? I can't go there. That's closed, right? I gotta go to the cantinas. That's what I'm supposed to do. I was told to go to the cantina. I just don't remember which one because there's two of them. Is it? Let me check the map again. Apartments. Okay. Upper City South. Sith Party. I've been to the party. Droids by Janice. Sith Base. I'll go in here. Map again. I think there's a cantina here somewhere. Volker Base, apartments, Upper City. Yep, Javar's cantina. Let's go there. That's where I'm supposed to go. I mean, it might be the other cantina. I'm just not sure.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Who are you?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I had nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated, so I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
I thought Mandalorians wore helmets and they could never take them off under any circumstances. This guy's a heretic of some kind, right? That was a phase to make Sebastian Stan and Mark Hamill look alike, but yes, if intelligent people worked at Disney, yeah. In KOTOR 2, your party members have more input and your influence over them can change from choices you make. Yeah, KOTOR 2 is Obsidian, right? And KOTOR 1 is it Bethesda? Zerang says, then again, why they wouldn't have wasted the fact that they had almost, if not all, principal actors to reprise their roles. They did. Although I wouldn't have bothered Harrison Ford to play Han Solo again, because I mean, he did, but like, he didn't really like his work on Star Wars. He was not a Star Wars fan. Mandalorians not wearing helmets is another Disneyism. Yeah, I know. How do you plan to do that?
I've got a plan to escape, Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking with your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
So if I didn't bring Vasila with me, that little exchange wouldn't have happened. Now, I don't think it changes anything. Like, the dialogue would have played out. It just wouldn't have had that little back and forth. Maybe if I'd have brought Karth, he would have moaned, you know, in his own way. But this would have still played out the same. One is BioWare, 2 is Obsidian. 2's got that classic unfinished Obsidian thing going on. Classic unfinished. Obsidian is not the same company it was when Fallout New Vegas and KOTOR 2 came out. Who are the people behind Jade Empire? Is that Obsidian or Bethesda? Or not Bethesda, BioWare. BioWare. Is that Obsidian or BioWare? And is that one any good? Because I did pick it up, but I never played it. But I wanted Jade Empire to be awesome. I just didn't have the time to invest at the time when it came out. Alright, what's in it for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How are you going to manage that? How am I supposed to get in the military base? Let's do this.
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
The droid. Ah, now it comes... I knew the droid was relevant in some way. Won't Davik be mad if I take the droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Okay, Canderous, I'll bring you those codes.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
Sooner or later, you'll figure this out. Either we work together or we both stay stuck here on Taurus. Come back and speak to me again when you've come to your senses.
Whoa, dude, relax. I agreed to do it. What are you talking about? Did I not? Did I not agree to do it? Now I gotta look at my missions. He's making me feel like I didn't agree. Purchasing a droid. Janice Nall has a droid. Yep, well, I know. We're gonna go buy the droid from her. It's a lot of back and forth, back and forth. Jade Empire. I hear Jade Empire is good. Yeah, I heard it is too. By the way, guys, I know I've been playing a lot of these old games, but I'm definitely going to be picking up Onimusha because it comes out on my birthday, which is September 4th, and I'm going to be streaming it. So I'm probably going to pause on KOTOR until I've played through the Onimusha. It probably won't take that long because it's just like an action game. But I am definitely going to be playing Onimusha when it comes out on my birthday. So, alright, we're going here, Upper City. And October 27th, I want to say, I'm going to be... For me, no martial arts game will beat Shenmue. Dude, I tried to get into Shenmue. I don't get it. I think martial arts games wise, you mean like action games or RPGs or what? Well, first of all, Black Myth Wukong is the shit. Like, I played the crap out of that one. And I'm also playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. It's pretty solid. Sifu is probably my favorite, like, game that features martial arts. Back again. Kendra said you'd sell the T3M4 droid to me. Oh, Kendra sent you. Well, why didn't you say so? Okay, the droid is ready. You can have it for 2,000 credits. That price is outrageous. Give me that droid for free or Davik will close the shop down permanently. I'll pay half. Half? If you're trying to rob me, why not just stick a blaster in my face? On the other hand, I do want to stay on Davik's good side. Tell you what, he's yours for 1,500. No! Persuade. Give me that for free. Hey, I don't want trouble with Davik. Look, take the droid, he's yours. But the next time Davik wants me to do some custom work, he's out of luck. Alright, we've got the droid in our party. Do I have to bring him? Oh, man. T3M4, level 3 expert droid. So I gotta remove one of these two people. I'm gonna get rid of, I'm gonna send the Jedi away and take the droid, I think. Okay. Yes. Okay, we got it. What's up, bro? Just threaten her and get it for way less, based. Shenmue is great with how people teach you. Also, Shenmue is interesting because it's actually a simulation. Like, isn't it just comparable to, and I know that Shenmue predates this game, but like Yakuza, the Yakuza games? I want to ask you some questions. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Just chime in if you ever have any advice. Alright, let's go. So now we're starting to form a party up in this bitch. And I gotta quit soon. But where am I supposed to go now? Should I go back to... Okay, Son of the Force, right. Dual Ring, Karth. When the Karth is suspicious and mistrustful of others. Escaping Taurus, Canderous. I gotta find Canderous Ordo, I think. So I got the droid. Or I gotta get the codes. So I gotta break into the Sith military base. The droid can get me past the doors. Got it. Okay.
The enemy is here! We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders!
Alright. So this is the Sith base right here. So I can just...
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this...
Oh, the droid leveled up. What do droids get? How does this guy attack? Hold on. Hold on. Back out. Oh, I can't back out. Okay, what do you recommend? Dexterity. So I guess it shoots. Yakuza is more like River City Ransom, free-roaming brawler. Shenmue is more of a life sim with some martial arts combat. Yakuza kind of stemmed from Shenmue because its creator was part of the Shenmue team. Yeah, that's why I said that, because I know that some people that worked on Yakuza worked on Shenmue. I always find it a false comparison as they have completely goals and gameplay loops. Different goals? Okay. Skills. So yeah, definitely computer use. How many points does it have? Is a droid a class? Yeah. Oh, it does have equipment, but it's like droid parts. Shield disruptor, stun ray. Oh, it can use a gun. Disruptor pistol. Cancel that. I'll just leave him what he has. What does he have? A blaster pistol? What does a disruptor pistol do? Physical 1d4. Seems to do less damage, but does it have a higher critical threat? No. Disruptors reduce solid matter to its constituent molecules. Unlike typical blasters, disruptors ignore most types of shields. Ah, okay. I'm going to leave him with what he has for now. I'm not even sure if I'm going to bring him with me after we've opened the doors, because it doesn't seem like this is his thing, but technically, yes, T3 has a droid class. Droids are the working class. There's a lot of bigotry in Star Wars. Against droids, against aliens. Alright, let's go into the Sith base. Now that I've broken in with the droid... hey, you can't come in here. This is a restricted area. You better tell me what you're doing or I'm gonna hit the alarm. I'm here for a meeting. Don't worry, I know where I have to go. Look, here's 50 credits. Just don't hit the alarm. Touch that alarm and you're dead. I'll try to persuade. Oh, nice try. What do you think, that just because I'm pretty? You better tell me why you're here. I'll hit this alarm and you'll have about 3 seconds before this office is swarming with Sith soldiers. I gotta fucking bribe her. It's a good thing I know that women, no matter the species, love money. 50 credits? You got a deal. I'm gonna get my hair did. I mean, my tentacles did. My head penises. The Sith have made my life a living hell ever since they took over this base. Excuse me, ma'am, but what's hell? You know, it's about time someone stood up to these Sith. Just do me a favor and wait until I'm out of here before you start blasting the place up. I lost 50 credits because of you. Can I kill her and take her shit? No, I can't. This isn't Fallout.
What?
Wait, it sounds like she set the alarm off. Let's slice the computer. T3 is good for all your computer repair things. The way the computer use and repair skills work is that you can slice or repair things for free if your skill is high enough. Nothing more immersive in my video than women being easy to bribe. Well, I already used a spike to do that. Does the droid use spikes? You're saying that if the skill is high enough, you don't? Alright, let's look in the barracks. Bunch of, looks like droids and Sith troopers. Secondary, Sith troopers. Reception. Oh, that's me. I was like, who's that handsome devil? Medical. Control center. There's a bunch of guys there. Elevator. Oh. Looks like, like a early droidica type of thing. It's a droid with a shield on it. Armory. Looks like laser cannons. Alright. I'm gonna leave this. Yes. And I'm gonna, I lost the spike. I'm gonna switch to the droid and have him do it. Please move. Okay. Overload conduit. Let's do it. Oh! Ah, we're dead. It sucks. Take turrets offline, 4 spikes. Take sentry droids offline, 4 spikes. I have 12 spikes, so I can do hack sentry droids target filtering. That, I assume, will make them... You know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna... Oh, shit. I'm gonna save and then do it. Alright. I have to unuse another one. That fucking sucks. Alright. So, system commands. Let's see. Hack and sentry droids target filtering. Upload schematics. Let's go with this one. And turrets offline. Okay. That kills everything here. Crossroads does feel very Shenmue. As such, I am looking forward to it. That said, RGG are making Virtua Fighter Crossroads, which is supposed to be a narrative focus with an open world in a sense. Sergio Vasquez says hi. Nothing more, yeah. Morning, what I miss? Well, I got my droid and I got the Jedi girl. If that matters. Oh shit, it sounds like some shit's going down. Yep. Nothing in here. Is this where the shooting was? Uh-oh. Shoot. Did not expect that. Repair kit. Guy just opened up with a grenade. Just some workplace violence. Sounds like you're assaulting the Sith base. Yeah, or they're assaulting me. Because I'm freaking hurt. I didn't know they were going to open up with a grenade. Shit. Uh-oh. The droid's down! Oh shit, the Wookiee's stunned too. Maybe I should throw a grenade, but back here, at that guy.
What?
Son of a bitch. Oh, you're back. Okay.
Yes?
We're all kind of hurt. Listen, it doesn't matter who started it so long as the blood flows. Corn is appeased. Skulls for the skull throne. True. Blood for the blood god. Data pad. Is that like info? Yeah, there's nothing in here. What were you guys doing in this room? It's like nothing in here. What? Just trying to get to know each other, I guess. Alright. So, I'm gonna have the Wookiee activate shields. Maybe? Are there any shields? Do you have any shields, bro? Do I not have any more shields? Yeah, I do. Okay. Can droids use shields? Oh shit. Wait. Oh, I see. This is the room where all the shit went down. There's only this droid left. First aid. Droid light plating type 1, energy shield level 2, computer probe. Alright. Let me see here. Let me play the droid here and go into my so stun ray equipped. Shield disruptor. Light plating 1, so that's just my armor and it looks like it's the same. Energy shield level 2. Why can't I use this? Upgrade class 2. Feats required. Oh, okay. So I need to upgrade. It's like a feat for the droid. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Let's go. Let's go this way. Oh dear. Are there any enemies? There is. Sentry droid there. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. And I need actually I don't want the droid the Wookiee to be fighting melee because I feel like he's gonna step on the freaking mine. Oh, let's see. Don't touch the mine! Okay, watch it. Oh, bro, everybody leveled up. Okay, I'm gonna level everybody up and then I gotta quit out, so... Or level these people up. Droidica have entered the chat. Let's just auto-level him. He's doing alright. Okay. Oh man, I only have one spike left. Shit. Are these the same? Yeah, it looks like it is. These are the same things. Well, that sucked. Did that for nothing.
These
You there, human. Remember me? You helped me once before when the Sith were trying to arrest me outside your apartment. Do you remember? No. I don't know who that is. But okay, I'll say yes. I'm in need of your help once again. The Sith are going to execute me for removing the Sith corpse from your apartment complex. Please help me get out of this cage. How do I get you out? Switch all the panels on the wall to the red off position and I will be released. It is not as simple as it sounds. Switching a panel will also switch the panel beside it. You must be careful as you do this, human. If you set all the panels to the green on position, my cell's termination program will engage and I will be executed. Okay.
Yes?
Well, I'm going to... Oh, these are the panels. Alright, I'm going to quit here. So let me save. Because I got to get ready for the rest of the day. There we go. Alright, so... I'm going to end the show here. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me on the stream for Knights of the Old Republic. First time, blind playthrough, no spoilers. And yeah, I'm going to try and maximize, like, the light side. See how that goes. But, I don't know, I'm probably going to make mistakes along the way, so. Anyway, with that said, if you guys like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think about what I did on the show today, and share the video because sharing is caring. Thanks so much for joining me on this playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Long live Vivian.